welcome to another video tutorial with Märklin of Sweden. Today we're going to weather a steam loco, namely the German BR24. This loco was introduced in 1924 and were built in 96 units for the German state railways. It served along the lines until mid-70s, and today there's only 4 units left. Märklin model item 3003 was a very popular item. It has been produced in thousands and thousands. It was one of the locos I grew up with, actually. So it was great to see that Märklin made new castings and also added sound, and this actual part number I bought, 36242, also came with a smoke generator pre-installed. So it was a great opportunity. I bought 2 of them actually, and they service now along my lines, both for passenger and goods traffic. The model itself looks very good. It's well detailed and has a nice finish. However, I would like to personalize this, and I will do that with a light weathering. So that's what we're gonna do today.
I start the work by removing dust and particles with a soft makeup brush. Then it's time to apply the wash. A wash in this case does the opposite to a normal wash. It actually puts dirt on the loco instead of make it nice and shiny. This wash is contains from black gray, which is a mixed color. Polyscale had something called grimy black before, and I mixed that with some burnt umber to avoid getting it too blue. I want a kind of natural grime dirt look. This wash will also make the powder, which we will apply later, to stick better to the surface than it does to the clean plastic. A thin layer of dirt is now covering the entire surface of the locomotive, but it has no structure. So let's get to the brush and put some structure into this. I always use a photo from an actual loco, which I can try to duplicate as close as possible when applying the details and the streaks like this. It's always good to have a prototype photo, because it's almost impossible to know where the dirt landed on each individual type of locomotive. So that's a piece of advice I can give you. Go out on the internet, find your locomotive in real life and put the dirt where it should be. When I'm happy with the streaking, I will go for the details. The details I make from acrylic powder, which I apply with a brush or a sponge. In this case I use a brush. The acrylic powder I'm using is yellow ochre, and it gives the tone very close to the prototypic picture I had for this specific loco. Please keep in mind when applying the powder that approximately half of the effect will be lost when we apply the cover, the clear coat on top, which will seal this weathering and make it permanent. There was also both a fireman and a driver included in the package with this locomotive, so I fixed them with a bit of fast-set glue in the cabin. Now it's time to seal our creation with some matte varnish or clear coat. I cover all of the surfaces with a thin layer of this matte varnish, and then we're ready to go.
So, that wasn't too tricky. Well, it's a few steps you have to take and you have to know the methods, but you do now. And once you do, it's not so hard to get a pretty good result. Alright, thank you very much for watching the tutorial. If you like it, please help me by giving it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of the videos, please subscribe to my channel, Märklin of Sweden, and you will get a notification next time a video goes live. Until that happens, see ya!